Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an evening of Grizzly basketball. We have a doubleheader. Tonight, the girls and the boys are both playing at Southeast against the Golden Buffaloes, and we're joined here by the head coach of the girls varsity team as they have first dibs on the night, Coach Marcus Myers. Coach, welcome, and tonight a big game against a traditional foe in the Southeast Buffaloes, playing in their new building since they moved, but you've already played the team once this year and came up on the short end, so are the girls looking for some payback tonight?
We are. We're playing with a lot of confidence right now. If you guys seen the last game, we couldn't put 4 quarters together, but today, just coming back from that game, our practices, our last 2 days, it's been spectacular. So we're going to battle tonight. We got a big test to keep them in front. This might be the best dribble drive team that you've seen in the league.
Well, and looking back at the Bishop Carroll game, a tough game for the girls all the way around. The Eagles kept us in the game, or we kept them in the game until they put their 2-3 zone on the floor, and we were just unable to deal with that all night. And I got to believe that somebody at Southeast has looked at game film and seen that.
Absolutely. Also, that I believe Southeast will use their speed and try to press us the entire game. So we worked on that heavily these last 2 days. But yes, they if they seen the film last game, they will try the 2-3 zone against us. But we'll be prepared for it.
So you either have to shoot around it or shoot over it. Which way do you think you'd end up going?
We want to go inside out. We have the bigs to do it. And when we draw them in, let's kick the ball out.
Okay. I've noticed all year long, it seems like almost every game you have made a change in the starting lineup, and I know some of that is looking for chemistry and looking for that right combination. And as we're getting now into the latter stages of the season, are you comfortable with your starting five and then having other people come in as role players?
Absolutely, yes. The start of the season, we're mix and matching, and the last maybe 3 games we had a good core starting 5 on the floor with Carly and Cam. So I like that 5 right now that we have, and we will continue with that tonight.
Any injuries from last game?
No, everybody's looking healthy. Wimberly's out for the rest of the season.
Sure.
Yes, Zion. She just injured herself today, actually. So she will be out this game as well.
What kind of injury do we have?
She have a knee injury.
Oh.
She hyperextended her knee, and she possibly could be out for the rest of the season, but we'll see.
Doctor's visit is upcoming. I can tell that already by the look on your face, and you do what you got to do, and all the best to Zion, and hope the injury is minor, and hope we get her back before the season is over. And speaking of that, 5 games left in regular season, and then playoffs, and it's obvious we're going to have to travel for playoffs. Have you looked at possible scenarios as to where the group might end up going?
I'll take a look at that every day. Possibly Dodge City. I hope it's Hutch, maybe. But anyone we play, we're going to compete, no matter where we go. We're excited.
Okay, starts off tonight. You have Southeast tonight, and then we're back home Tuesday night against East. So let's put a couple of W's on the board tonight.
Absolutely.
Head coach Marcus Myers on our pregame show. Stay tuned. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and then we'll be back with the starting lineup and the play-by-play of tonight's girls varsity contest against the Southeast Golden Buffaloes. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
This portion of Basketball on the Internet is brought to you by Meshke Orthodontics and Wichita Bright Smiles, 1919 North Mays Road. Dr. Meshke specializes in the treatment of children and teens with a methodology that allows them to create an environment that is kid-friendly and more fun. Meshke Orthodontics features a comprehensive set or orthodontic treatment options from traditional braces to revolutionary new technology. Check out the possibilities online at meshkesmiles.com. That's MESCHKE smiles.com. Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. Wichita Northwest Grizzlies basketball is on the air. Welcome to another season of basketball, Grizzly style, as Northwest pursues a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on their YouTube page with links available at nwhsgrizz.com. Grizzlies basketball is sponsored this year in part by Mel Hambledon Ford at the big corner of 119th West and Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. And by Andrews Cleaning Service, with programs for residential, commercial, or special cleaning projects. Check them out at wichitacleaningservice.com. And by Meshke Orthodontics, Wichita Bright Smiles, 1919 North Mays Road, with a variety of orthodontic options available. Check them out at meshkesmiles.com. And by Keystone Solid Services, providing quality granite countertop products for your home. Check them out at KeystoneSolidServices.com. And by Banter Automotive, Central and Mays Road. Stop by for your next oil change when your car is ready for regular maintenance. Check them out at BanterAuto.com. And by Todd Eflin Narrates, voice acting for just about anything with words, commercials, training videos, audiobook, and telephone services. Find me at ToddEflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. And now, let's go courtside for today's contest. And your host, Kevin Arkin.
You guys live streaming or recording?
All righty, we're on, and thank you, Todd Eflin. Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Southeast High School for tonight's Greater Wichita Athletic League doubleheader. And we are brought to you tonight on a tape-delayed basis, and hope you're enjoying sitting in front of your computer screen or your television on Saturday watching our doubleheader. We apologize for unable to be live with you on Friday night, but as I suspected, Southeast has the worst internet in the city, and we cannot even get a phone call out of here. So this is just the world's worst place to do a game, and they don't have any hardwired internet up here on the track. So we'll take what we have and run with it. Glad to have you on board wherever you are on planet Earth. I'm joined by our executive producer, Jonathan Schieu, and an old friend has rejoined the crew tonight. Emerson Horning is standing over there on the camera with some help, I might add. So we're going to be in pretty good shape. Hang on 1 second here, folks. Let's send it to a quick break, and then I'll be back. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com. This is Grizzly Basketball. 1, 2, Nia Chandler, Kennedy, and she's 25. I knew that one. Thank you very much. Now I got it. Go ahead and put me back. That's good. Alrighty, we're back here at Southeast High, getting in preparation for the introduction of the starting lineups for tonight's varsity contest with the girls. Southeast comes into this game with a record of 8-5 on the season. The Grizzlies 3-12. They beat North 1 week ago tonight at North, and then lost to Bishop Carroll at home on Tuesday. Remind me to get one of those. Our crew is eating Chick-fil-A's over there, and they smell awfully good. So we'll see what happens with this bunch tonight. You heard Marcus Myers talking about playoff possibilities and where they might go in anticipation of how they will finish up the season, and it looks like they will travel out of town, most likely Dodge City or Hutch is what's looking at them here at the moment. We have one scratch for the girls tonight, and that is Zion Williams. She will not play. She is injured. She injured her knee in practice earlier this week and is getting an MRI on that knee. So in all likelihood, well, not likelihood, there's a possibility that Zion Williams is out for the season, but she's definitely out for the game tonight. We're going to have the presentation of the colors here shortly, and then the National Anthem. And then we'll get into the starting lineups for both teams. We want to thank, again, I want to thank Emerson Horning, and he's got a young lady with him. We're going to find out who that is and thank her as well for their assistance in our broadcast tonight. We had anticipated Sussana Ontiveros to be here, but she has not yet arrived. And we can't call her to find out where she is because we can't get a phone call out of the building. This webcast is being brought to you in conjunction with the audiovisual classes at Northwest High. Under the leadership of Mr. Shane Monroe, these kids are provided an opportunity to learn video broadcasting hands-on at these games, including tonight. You may hear either Mr. Monroe, you won't hear Mr. Monroe, you may hear me giving instructions to the students at the game tonight, or vice versa, and that's because this activity is indeed an extension of the classroom for the students. We will do everything possible not to detract from the competition on the floor, and we ask your patience, reminding you this is not ESPN or NBC, but rather an extension of the classroom.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Southeast would like to welcome you to tonight's City League matchup between the Northwest Grizzlies and yours. Southeast Nurse Shahida, and commanding National Colors Cadet First Sergeant Adeline King.
That's the Star Spangled Banner as sung by one of the Southeast students, and boy, can he belt out a tune. Beautiful job on our national anthem. Okay, it's time to introduce the starting lineups for both teams. And unlike our PA announcer, you'll see the Northwest girls as they're going to be introduced. I'm going to go through both teams in total. And I will start with the Wichita Southeast Golden Buffaloes. They will start with a senior, number 1, Tatum Adair. Sophomore, number 2, Jakaya Jones. Sophomore, number 5, Nia Chandler. Sophomore, number 10, Ramya Kennedy. And I assume this to be an older sister, a junior, number 25, Jazra Kennedy. So you have Adair, Jones, Chandler, Kennedy, and Kennedy starting for Southeast. Their head coach is Donald Dixon. He's assisted by Jamia Bonner and Willie Perkins. For your Northwest Grizzlies, starting a 5'7" sophomore forward, number 10, Carly Wimberly. 5'4" freshman guard, number 21, Aaliyah Richard. 5'5" sophomore guard, number 23, Nascent Robinson. Senior guard, 5'5", number 30, Andrea Wilson. And a 5'9" freshman forward, number 34, Cameron Stubbs. Wimberly, Richard, Robinson, Wilson, and Stubbs starting for the Grizzlies. Their head coach is Marcus Myers. He's assisted by Brian Bernard and Christina Commons. And we're getting set now for the opening tip. And facing off in their Northwest blue road uniforms with gold numerals and gold trim will be number 34, Cameron Stubbs. And the Buffaloes are in their home whites with brown numerals and gold trim. They have yet to take the floor. Grizzlies will be playing from left to right here in the first half of this contest. And getting set to tip with Stubbs, it'll be number 10, Ramya Kennedy. And we're ready to get this doubleheader kick started. And Southeast wins the toss. Bringing the ball up is Tatum Adair. Adair dishes to Jones and into the corner to Kennedy underneath, and count the basket. Ramya Kennedy gets Southeast on the board first. Aaliyah Richard brings the ball across the floor, gives it to Robinson. Robinson checking the defense, now gives it back to Richard, man-to-man to start the game here for Southeast. And a loose ball on the floor. Wilson lost the handle, and bringing it down is Chandler. Rebound by Kennedy. She puts it up, no good. Southeast comes away with it again. Jakaya Jones to Kennedy, now into the corner. There's a three off the rim, no good, and this one is rebounded by Stubbs. Aaliyah Richard will send it over on the far side to Robinson. Robinson to Carly Wimberly. Wimberly to Wilson. Back into the corner is Stubbs. Out to Richard. Looking to find a hole in the defense are the Grizzlies. Richard in the paint, puts it up short, rebounded by Wimberly. She saves it, but then feeds it to Nia Chandler, and we have a whistle and a stoppage of play. Wilson commits a personal foul away from the ball, her first. Coming out of the game are Stubbs and Wimberly. Into the game for Northwest, number 35, Kalina Hallman, and number 2, Tashawn Leday. With the ball for Southeast is Kennedy. She dishes it off now on the far side to Jakaya Jones. Jones pulls it back out. 1-2-2 zone by Northwest. They break that down. And one off the heel, no good. Rebounded by the Buffs. And that one does not go by Kennedy, but she was fouled. She'll go to the line, and she will shoot a pair of free throws. If you just joined us, 2 minutes in, 2-0 the score. First free throw by Kennedy is good. And I think it's pronounced Jasira, but I'm not sure. Well, that's how we're going to do it. She makes them both, and it's 4-0. Southeast. Grizzlies with the ball. Robinson and Richard, a full court press by the Buffs. And Richard dishes it off, but a timeout is taken by Northwest to save the possession. With 5:50 to go, Northwest trailing 4-0. We'll take a timeout. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV with the largest selection? You're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Southeast High, Grizzlies coming out of the timeout. We'll have Tashawn Leday inbounding the basketball to Aaliyah Richard. No press this time by the Buffs, and they really had it. They had the Grizzlies on their heels with that one before they called the timeout. Leday to Richard. Richard underneath to Robinson. She can't get a good view, so she sends it back out to Leday. 5:30 to go, first quarter. Grizzlies down 4-0. Wilson with it. Gives it to Leday. Three-man weave by the Grizzlies, and now they're going to call a charge on Aaliyah Richard. To be honest with you, I did not see what she did, but it will turn the ball over to Southeast. Devlin Turley comes in for Northwest, replacing Andrea Wilson. Let's reset your lineup for you. It is, in addition to Turley, Aaliyah Richard, Nathan Robinson, Tashawn Leday, and Kalina Hallman. And that's your 5 on the floor for Northwest. We're in the first quarter. Grizzlies down by 4. Jones has it, drives under the basket, puts it up. She's fouled, and she will go to the line and shoot a pair. And the Grizzlies racking up fouls in a hurry. That's already 4 fouls in 3 minutes. Leday picks up her second foul already. First free throw is good by Jones. That's her first point. Wilson comes back in now. And Leday takes a seat. And Jones makes them both. 6-0, Grizzlies trail, 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Press being put on by Southeast again, and they almost got the ball. And Richard gets it to Wilson. Wilson off the glass, it doesn't go, and the rebound goes to Adair for Southeast. She'll bring it down the floor. Grizzlies fall back into their defense. On the far side, ball thrown out of bounds. It will turn over to Northwest. Taylor Kilpatrick comes in for the Grizzlies, replacing Hallman. Kilpatrick, and Hallman, the only 2 girls on the team, 6 foot or more. There's one that's intercepted by Jones, and a lay-in for Jakaya Jones. 8-0, Grizzlies down in a hole early. And a near throwaway and a foul this time is going to be charged to Kennedy. Jasira, whoops, I'm going to put that in the wrong spot. Jasira Kennedy, guilty of the infraction. Nascent Robinson takes the inbound from Aaliyah Richard. That's the first foul of the game, by the way, for Southeast. Richard puts it up, it doesn't go, but she traveled, so it doesn't make any difference. And it will turn over to Southeast. Southeast with an 8-point lead and the ball. Grizzlies yet to score in the first 4 minutes of this contest. This is the second meeting of the season for Northwest and Southeast. They've already played a doubleheader at Northwest, and the girls lost their game to Southeast at Northwest, and there's going to be a foul charge to Wilson, and that'll be her second. And Jasira Kennedy going to the line now to shoot a pair of free throws. And I'm going to take that back. It's Nia Chandler at the line, my mistake. Wilson comes out with her 2 fouls, and Wimberly comes in for her. Chandler will shoot another one. She misses it, but the rebound to Jasira Kennedy. Chandler's ball shot misses everything, goes out of play, and it will turn over to Northwest. 3:36 to go in the first quarter. Grizzlies down 9-0. There's one out of bounds. Oh, nice try to save it by Wimberly, but it was out of play when she touched it. And it will turn over to Southeast. I heard a second whistle. I don't know what they were calling. Oh, equipment issue, I'm told. Here's Tatum Adair bringing across the timeline for Southeast. Jones with it. Into the paint, dishes it off. Chandler for 3, misses everything. And a nice save. It goes right back to Chandler. She dishes it off. And there's no basket on the play. They're going to get Nia Chandler for a charge. Ryland Chandler comes back in for Southeast. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Grizzlies yet to score in this contest. That one goes out of play. It will stay with the Grizzlies. Richard into Nathan Robinson. Robinson looking for help. Richard puts it up for three off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Wimberly, and she's fouled. That'll be a common foul on the floor. Grizzlies will inbound. A nice play there by Wimberly. Third team foul on Southeast. 2:40 to go for first quarter. On the near side, Robinson thought about a three. Devlin Turley is in the game for Northwest, number 3. She joins Robinson and Richard and Wimberly and Taylor Kilpatrick. Richard pulls it back out now into the corner for Turley. Turley, spin move underneath to Kilpatrick. She loses the handle, and here comes Nia Chandler bringing it down the floor, and she'll score. And a timeout has been called by Northwest with 2:03 to go. Grizzlies down 11-0. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly basketball.
Banter Automotive is now open at Central and Mays. Come by or shop online and browse our inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have them all. Banter Automotive Group, now open at our new location just east of Central and Mays.
Back at Southeast with our executive producer, Jonathan Schieu, our videographer, Emerson Horning, and our director, Brilee Stewart, Kevin Arkin with you. Grizzlies down 11 here in the first quarter. They've yet to score with 2:03 to go in the quarter. I did get that right, didn't I? Okay. Sometime before the night is over, I'm going to make a fashion statement about Brilee's, about her jeans, or lack thereof. Brilee Stewart has air-conditioned jeans on tonight, folks. All right, with the ball, Nathan Robinson. Grizzlies desperate to get a basket here. Devlin Turley with it. On the near side. Richard to Kilpatrick. Back to Richard. Up for Richard. Come on, yes. Finally, Aaliyah Richard breaks the Schneider and gets the first bucket of the night, and she will go to the line to shoot one as she was fouled while shooting. Jakaya Jones guilty of the infraction. 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Grizzlies need to start chipping away at this lead. Richard's free throw attempt is no good. Rebounded by Chandler. Chandler drives, puts it up, it doesn't go. Rebounded by Richard. Leah Richard. Oh, he's tried to get it to Robinson, but it was intercepted by Jakaya Jones. Knocked out of play. It will stay with Northwest. And we're back at it. Richard will take her time. 1:12 to go. Turley to Kilpatrick to Turley. And, Bat tried to get it to Kilpatrick, and she threw it out of bounds. Kilpatrick went to the right. The ball went to the left. A little miscommunication on the part of the ladies. And it will be Southeast basketball. Jakaya Jones will bring it up the floor for Southeast. Dishing it off there to Ryland Chandler. Back to Jones in the corner now. Underneath, and Kilpatrick steals it. And the Grizzlies turn it right back over. Nia Chandler intercepts a pass. Ja'Kiah Jones with it. And they may play for one with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Taking their time with it, Grizzlies fall into a 2-3 zone. 2-3 zone killed them against Carroll. Not their zone, Carroll's zone. Carroll played a great 2-3 zone against us. Here's a three-point launch, missed. Kilpatrick to Turley, and a whistle with 2 seconds to go. Nia Chandler picks up her second foul with 2 seconds to go. Grizzlies will inbound. And here we go. A long pass into Turley, and they're not going to get a basket out of this. And that will end the first quarter. So at the end of one, it's Southeast 11 and Northwest 2. We'll be back with the second quarter after this. You picked up a 2-minute job probably. No? Yeah. We don't have 2 minutes. We only have 1 minute. All right, folks, we're going to be back. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com.
Grizzlies basketball on the internet is brought to you in part by Andrews Cleaning Service. Owned and operated by Andrew Dillon, they offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrews Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrews Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrews Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly basketball.
Each team with 5 fouls. Grizzlies have used 2 of their timeouts. You got too many. They only have 3 left. You probably gave them too many to start with. They only start with 5. You gave them 7. There you go. Okay, Nathan Robinson has it for Northwest to start the second quarter. Out there with her is Aaliyah Richard, Devlin Turley, Aaliyah Blanchard, and Taylor Kilpatrick. That's your 5 on the floor as we start the second quarter. Errant pass is picked off by Ja'Kiah Jones. She launches one down to Ramya Kennedy. Underneath on the near side, Ryland Chandler. Ball's up. We have a whistle, a foul, and a bucket. Taylor Kilpatrick guilty of her first personal. And at the line is Elena Webb, who just scored. Whoops. And her free throw attempt is good. 14-2. Grizzlies down by a dozen here, and we don't want this to get out of hand in the first half. Blanchard beats the press. Over to Richard. Richard drives, puts it up. It's blocked. Taylor Kilpatrick knocks it out of play. And we have a whistle and a stoppage of play and a foul called. Ja'Kiah Jones guilty of a foul, and it will send Aaliyah Blanchard to the line. And from here until halftime, everybody is shooting free throws.
Subbing in for the Grizzlies, 34, Cameron Stubbs and number 30.
Cameron Stubbs comes back in, as does Wilson. Turley and Blanchard come out. And here's the second one by Richard. She makes it. Gets 1 out of 2. It's 14-3. Couple of subs coming in here for Southeast. They'll get that taken care of. Elena Curry is one of them. Number 0. And I think Tatum Adair came back. Grizzlies in a 2-3 zone to start this possession of Southeast. On the near side, Webb gives it to Curry. And a loose ball, and it's picked off by Rylan Chandler. And we have a foul called. I'm sorry, I take that back. They called a jump ball on that play, and on the alternating possession, it goes to Southeast. And of course, as I always say, that's arguably the dumbest rule in all of sports. Adair gives it to Webb. Webb back to Curry. Curry to Adair. Around the horn they go, trying to break the northwest zone. Pretty good defense, and there's a steal by Robinson, but she can't keep it. Curry gets it right back. Underneath, up and no good, rebound. Kennedy gets her own rebound, now dishes it off to Adair. Adair in the paint to Elena Webb, and it's rebounded by Northwest. Here come the Grizzlies back. Desperate for a basket. And Wilson is hammered. Rylan Chandler charged with the foul, and that's a 1-and-1 foul because it puts Northwest into the bonus. And Andrea Wilson will go to the free throw line with an opportunity to score 2 points. She got to get the first one. It's up and good. Wilson gets her first point of the night. And she becomes the second person, other than Aaliyah Richard, to score for Northwest. Have some juxtapositioning here of personnel. And now Wilson will try her bonus attempt. And it does not go. Is knocked out of play by Blanchard. It will turn over to Southeast. 14-4. The score, 6:09 to go till halftime. Tatum Adair back over there to Kennedy, back to Adair, who lost the handle for a moment. Pressure being put on by the Grizzlies. Curry puts it up, missing everything, and rebounded very nicely that time by Blanchard. She sends one forward for Wilson. Wilson puts it up, it doesn't go. Rebound to Stubbs, no good. Blanchard puts it up, no good. And we do have a foul call. No, we do not. Oh, they're calling a foul on Northwest on that play. You know, Blanchard got hammered twice. How they didn't call anything, I don't know. But it will now send Southeast to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And taking the free throws will be Ramya Kennedy. First one rattles in and out, no good. Andrea Wilson put a shot up that didn't go, but she will go to the line and shoot 2. Fouls charged to Caden Jones, her first. Both teams in the bonus. First one is short. You know, when you're not scoring field goals, you really need to get the free throws. And we're less than 50% on free throws so far here tonight. Here's the second one by Wilson. Off the rim, no good. Put back by Stubbs, doesn't go. Wilson can't make it go again. Now she gets it in the corner. Across the way to Richard, it lands in Wemberley's lap. Now back to Robinson. Robinson, spin move, off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound to Wemberley, it doesn't go. Grizzlies can't buy a field goal, and they're going to call a jump ball. It will go to Northwest on the alternating possession. And Southeast just subbed in a player who's not on the roster. Our mystery guest is number 32. We'll have to find out who that is at halftime. And Nathan Robinson. Doesn't get the basket because they called her for a charge. Sometimes you can't win. And now a timeout has been called by Southeast. We'll take this 30-second timeout with them. Grizzlies trail 14-4. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly basketball.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Southeast. The Buffs inbound. We're back underway. 4:47 to go. Second period. What has been a low-scoring game, thank goodness, still is very lopsided. And then, just as I say that, Caden Jones gets a bucket. Three-pointer. And the Grizzlies trail by 13. Pardon me. Robinson. On the near side is Richard. Aaliyah Richard puts it up off the glass. It doesn't go, but a nice rebound by Wilson. And now they're saying Andrea Wilson traveled with it. And it will turn over to Southeast. Devlin Turley comes in for Andrea Wilson. Now we have another whistle. Wilson is going to come back in, and Robinson takes a seat. Let's reset this lineup for you. Devlin Turley, Andrea Wilson, Aaliyah Richard, Carly Wemberley, and Cameron Stubbs. That's the five on the floor here with 4:04 to go in the second quarter. Ball thrown away. It will turn over to Northwest, and now Robinson is going to come back in, and Wemberley will take a seat. Anything they can do to make my lineup look bad. On the near side is Robinson. Almost lost it. Drives on the baseline, sends it over. Stubbs in the paint. Can't get away from the defense. But Robinson does, and she scores.
3-second violation, possession.
And they take that away for a 3-second violation. Grizzlies just cannot win. That's 3 baskets they've lost to violations of one kind or another in this quarter. That one goes out of play. It will stay with Southeast with 3:36 to go.
Subbing in for Southeast, number 23, Lana Webb.
Alana Webb comes back in for the Buffs. Chandler gives it off to Webb. Back to Chandler for three off the heel. No good. Rebounded by Turley. Turley sends it up to Richard. Richard to Robinson. Robinson off the glass. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Elena Webb. And here comes Southeast back. And a long pass intended for Chandler is intercepted by Aaliyah Richard. Robinson for three. Good! Nathan Robinson gets on the score sheet with a three-pointer, and the lead is down to 10. That one goes out of play, and that'll turn over to Northwest. 2:48 to go in the second. Grizzlies down by 10. And Southeast is making a full line change here at the next opportunity. On the far side, Richards' three-point attempt is short. Rebounded there by Adair. Tatum Adair still with it. Driving coast to coast. Doesn't go, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot two. And that foul is going to be charged to Cameron Stubbs. That's her first two-shot foul coming here. And the first one is good. Adair will get one more. And the line change is made. Stubbs comes out for Northwest, and Aaliyah Blanchard comes in for the Grizzlies. Adair's second free throw is good. She makes them both. And the Grizzlies now down by a dozen. And there's one intercepted by Jones. Coast to coast, it doesn't go. Adair gets the rebound. Over on the near side for three, misses everything. And now Turley has a breakaway to the basket. Up, and it doesn't go. These fast break points just aren't working for either team at the moment. And there's a crash and burn. It'll be a blocking foul. I think it's going to be on Robinson. It is. It's her second. 10th team foul, so it's a double bonus time for Southeast for the next 2 minutes. First one by Chandler's off the heel, no good. We'll see what happens here with number two. And the second one rims out as well, and nice job by Wilson to get that rebound and save it. Turley to Richard. Richard pulls it back. Gets some help. Now Robinson. Back to Richard on the far side. Robinson into the corner for Wilson. Blanchard in the paint, puts it up. Doesn't go. Rebound by Jones. Here comes Southeast back. 90 seconds to go in the half. On the near side is Rylan Chandler. Into the paint she goes, missing the shot. Rebounded by Richard. Leah Richard brings it across the timeline. She's going to go coast to coast, and it doesn't go. And what are they calling here? They're calling a charge on Aaliyah Richard. That'll be her. They're saying that's her first. I have her for two. I like their answer better. Adair with it for Southeast. Less than a minute to go. Grizzlies down by a dozen. Ball goes to Northwest. We'll see how they play it. Richard. They're looking to score, I think. Leday in the game. Kind of snuck in when I wasn't looking. Richard for three. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Southeast. And they probably will play for the last shot with less than 30 to go. In the paint, Kennedy has it. Dishes underneath. And a nice play to Kennedy. And it's 21-7. Grizzlies down by 2 touchdowns. Leday, yes, count it. To Sean Leday for 2. 5 seconds to go. Underneath, and oh God, how does she get down there? All alone, and that's it. Grizzlies down at halftime, 23-9. We'll be back after this exceedingly profitable timeout. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the YouTube channel of Northwest, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements, just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Andrews Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrews Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly Basketball on the web.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Hey man, you got out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Back at Southeast High School with our executive producer, Jonathan Schieu, our videographer, Emerson Horning, and our director, Brilee Stewart. Kevin Arkin with you. Grizzlies trail 23-9 at halftime to the Golden Buffs of Wichita Southeast, and it's been a very difficult first half for Northwest. In the first quarter, they had 3 baskets disallowed because of violations, which would have at least made the gap reasonable. And it just hasn't gone well for Northwest. Their free throw shooting hasn't been very good in all candor. That they've been less than 50% on their free throw shooting. Let's give you the we'll give you the scoring summary. Pretty balanced scoring on both teams. Tatum Adair for Southeast has 2. Jakaya Jones has a pair. I'm sorry, she has 4. I misread my number. Nia Chandler with 5 to lead the Buffs. Ramya Kennedy with a pair. Elena Webb with 3. Caden Jones with 3. And Jasira Kennedy with 4. 4 in Northwest. Deshawn Lede has a pair. Aaliyah Richard has 3. Nathan Robinson a 3-pointer. And Andrea Wilson at free throw, and that's our 9 points. Grizzlies are not going to, they're not going to win this one unless they get some more offense going. They've got their challenge laid out for them. Tell you what's coming up here as we winding down our season. There are 4 games left after tonight. We are at home on Tuesday. We'll take on the East High Blue Aces in a doubleheader. We're on the air at 5:45 with the Marcus Myers pregame show before the girls' game, and the boys' game will immediately follow the girls, as it always does in doubleheader play. So join us live. That will be we're at home, so we will have that game live. And we have no problem with internet at home. Grizzlies have 4 more games after tonight, and in all fairness, 3 of those games are very winnable for the girls. The last game of the season is Cape and Mount Carmel at home, and Cape and Mount Carmel, both of their teams are very, very good. Their boys' team is still undefeated. I'm sorry, that's wrong. They're undefeated in league play. They have 1 loss. And they are the number 1 ranked team in the state in 5A. So the boys are going to have a tough time. But if they can get their business taken care of tonight and during the next 3 games, the Capen game won't be as important for seeding purposes for the tournament. You'll hear Andy Hill and I talking in our pregame interview. We started talking about tournament pairings and what they mean. Right now, the Grizzlies are a number 4 seed. Realistically, they're not going to get any higher. So what they need to do is not get any lower, because if they're a number 4 seed, they get 2 home games, assuming they win the first one. All right, we've got 2.5 to go until we start the 3rd quarter, and we're going to take one more quick timeout. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball
on the web.
More than fine.
Grizzlies basketball on the internet is brought to you in part by Andrew's Cleaning Service. Owned and operated by Andrew Dillon, they offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrew's Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrew's Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrew's Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly basketball on the web.
Back at Southeast High, both teams back on the floor. Grizzlies in their road blues and Southeast in their home whites. Grizzlies will play from right to left in the second half here, which will begin in about 1 minute. And if I've got this right, Northwest gets the ball first. And you know what? I don't have it right. They don't put the possession arrow on the scoreboard. So I have to look at the scorer's table, and it's kind of hard to see, but I think Southeast gets the ball first on the alternating possession rule. And again, I'm right. It is Southeast who will begin play here in the third quarter, and they will do it leading by a bunch. They were leading by 14, which is their largest lead of the game. Grizzly need to start chipping away at it. On the floor for Northwest, Nathan Robinson, Aaliyah Richard, Carly Wimberly, Cameron Stubbs, and Andrea Wilson. That's the five on the floor as we begin the second half of play here at Southeast High. Crowd starting to come in anticipation of the boys' game. Across the way it goes. Tatum Adair with it to Jakaya Jones. Jones splits the defense. A nice takeaway by Aaliyah Richard. Richard, spin move, gets it into the offensive zone. Gets it to Carly Wimberly, but she can't keep the handle on it. Adair comes away with it. Here's going to be a lay-in. And a miss on the lay-in, I might add. And a ball goes out of play. It will stay with, Southeast. Robinson comes out, and Lede comes in for her. Here's a three-pointer, in and out, no good. Who's going to get that rebound? It comes in the hands of Wimberly. Now Aaliyah Richard bringing it down. Lede on the near side. To Sean Lede. Cross to Andrea Wilson. Back to Lede, top of the key. She drives, gives it to Richard for three. Off the rim, no good. Wimberly, come on, it doesn't go. Goes out of play, and it will stay with Northwest. 6:43 to go, third quarter. No scoring in this quarter yet. On the near side, it's taken by Jasira Kennedy, and the long pass is intercepted by Tishon Lede. To Richard, to Wilson. Oh, she tried to send it back to Richard, and Jakaya Jones was parked there waiting for the ball. And a foul is going to be charged, I believe, against Wilson. And if so, that's her third. It is. Jakaya Jones will shoot a pair. The first one is good. Sasha Reed comes into the game for the first time for the Grizzlies, replacing Carly Wimberly. Jakaya Jones will shoot her second, and she makes them both. One of the stories here tonight has been free throws, and Southeast has been deadly from the line. Lede, full court pressure. She gets it to Reed, now over to Richard. Richard pulls it back out instead of going for the fast, short-handed break. Lede for three, misses the world, and it's rebounded by Kennedy. Kennedy gives it to Ramia Kennedy. To Adair. And we have a foul called.
Grizzlies foul number 2 to Sean Lede from third.
Third foul now being charged to Lede. Second team foul of the second half. And they inbound, does Southeast. We're back underway. 5:48 to go in the third. Grizzlies down by 16. Into the paint, off the glass, no good. Rebound to, well, Ja'Kiah Jones touched it, but she managed to bat it off of somebody's leg. I thought she was out of bounds when she touched it. But it will stay with Southeast. Remiah Kennedy to Nia Chandler. Chandler to Ja'Kiah Jones. Jones pulls it out. Over here on the near side it goes to Adair. Back to Jones. Jones a spin move. Gives it to Kennedy for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Stubbs. She gets it to Leday. Leday almost got her pocket picked and then threw it away. Oh, nice save by Richard. Loose ball on the floor, and that'll go to Northwest on the alternating possession, and a good defensive play by Aaliyah Richard. This time is rewarded. Robinson will inbound to Leday. Richard takes his seat. And there's a lay-in coming, and it falls. Tatum Adair lays it in. She's got 6 points, 4 in this quarter. And another timeout has been taken by the Grizzlies. We'll take one with them as well. For the 4:38 to go, Southeast 27-9 over the Grizzlies. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Banter Automotive is now open at Central and Mays. Come by or shop online and browse our inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have them all. Banter Automotive Group, now open at our new location just east of Central and Mays.
Back at Southeast. .438 to go in the third quarter. Grizzlies have yet to score in the second half. Took them a long time to score in the first quarter. Richard inbounds to Tashawn Leday. Also out there, Andrea Wilson, Sasha Reed, and Cameron Stubbs. That's your five on the floor for Northwest. Robinson in and out for a three. Leday, come on, it doesn't go either. Sasha Reed, yes. Sasha Reed scores for the first time tonight, and the Grizzlies are on the board here in the third quarter. There's a three-point attempt, good. Now they're saying it's a two by Kennedy. Must have had a foot on the line. So it's only a two-pointer, 29 to 11. Grizzlies putting up a three. Missing and rebounded by Southeast. (31 to 11). Now Grizzlies are down by 20. Leday to Reed. Sasha Reed into the corner, and it's knocked out of play by Josiah Kennedy, and that's a pretty good play by Miss Kennedy. Stubbs will come out for Northwest. She'll be replaced by Kaylina Hallman. Grizzlies will inbound. Leday on the far side. And she gets it out to Mason Robinson. 3:10 to go, third quarter. Back to Leday. Leday pulls it out. Oh, almost got her pocket picked, but a nice save by Reed. Sasha Reed has player draped all over her and Nia Chandler. And we have a whistle Let's see what they call here. They're calling a foul. Adrian Neal called for her first personal. Leday thought about a three, pulled it back down. Wilson has it. And Wilson has Ja'Kiah Jones draped all over her. Now in the corner, Leday can't make it go, and it's rebounded by Southeast. 2:20 to go. Ball's up, and Nia Chandler scores. She has 9 in the game, 4 in this quarter. Robinson to Leday. Into the corner. Reed for 3. Good! Sasha Reed. And she's got 5 points. On the far side, there's a 3 off the heel, no good, but a whistle had stopped play. Southeast takes a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:52 to go, third quarter, 33-14. Grizzlies trail. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly basketball.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back at Southeast, getting ready for the inbound play for the Grizzlies. It'll be taken by Tatum Adair of Southeast, and we're back underway. Grizzlies in a 2-3 zone. Around the horn it goes. Adair rather. Underneath. No, ball doesn't fall, but it is a foul. And going to the line will be Ramaya Kennedy, excuse me. The foul is on Sasha Reed. It's her first. First one misses, she gets one more. And she makes the second one. 34-14, Grizzlies trail. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Aaliyah Richard has Ja'Kiah Jones all over her. Now gives it to Robinson for 3. And it does not go. Rebound to Southeast. Here comes a lay-in attempt. No good. Rebound. Yes. Tatum Adair picks up the slop. Adair has 6 in this quarter. 36-14. 1:05 to go. On the far side, Hallman, who just came into the game. Reed, come on, fall. It doesn't go. Adrian Neal will pick up foul number 2. And it will send Sasha Reed to the line to shoot a pair. In the air it is, it misses. Southeast was going to sub there, but they called the substitute back. And now Reed will try her second. It is good. Reed's 1 out of 2. Has 7 points, or 6 points, all in this quarter. Less than a minute to go now. Pulling it out is Rylan Chandler. Across the way, a three-pointer by Jones. Misses. Rebounded by the Buffs. Adair has it. With 33 to go, she's going to pull it back, and they may play for one. Grizzlies in a 2-3 zone here. There's a long one off the rim, no good, rebounded by Hallman. Leday for 3, and it bounces, no good. Rebounded by Adrian Neal, less than a second to go, and that one would not have counted anyway. So we are at the end of 3 quarters of play, and after 3, it's Southeast 36, Northwest 15. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest channel, and this is Grizzly back at Southeast, getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Grizzlies, Aaliyah Richard, Cameron Stubbs, Deshawn Leday, Mason Robinson, and who am I missing? Kalina Hallman. And that's the 5 on the floor as we start the fourth quarter. Grizzlies down 21. Let's get a good solid quarter out of the Grizzlies here. That one goes out of play and it will stay with, turns over to Northwest. Aaliyah Richard will bring it across the timeline. Richard to Stubbs underneath to Robinson. It doesn't go, but she is fouled, and she's going to go to the line and shoot a pair. Fouls on Ramaya Kennedy, and that's her first personal foul. Each team now with 3 team fouls here in the second half. And she makes them both. Three-pointer doesn't help matters any. Hallman puts it up, doesn't go, and it goes out of play. It'll stay with Northwest. Another one missing, and Stubbs gets the rebound. Richard puts it up, it's short, goes out of play, and it will stay with Northwest again. 7:04 to go in the fourth quarter. And looks like Southeast is going to take a timeout. We're going to take one too. 7:04 to go, 39-16. Grizzlies
friend.
trail. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton
Nice
Ford.
job.
Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Southeast. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Grizzly basketball. And underneath, and we have, what, a foul? What do we have here? We do have a foul. Boy, that Ramiah Kennedy picks up her second foul in less than a minute. Now we have a foul away from the ball. Elena Hallman picks up her second. And effectively, it is a turnover, and here comes Southeast back, inside 7 to go. Tatum Adair with the ball at the moment for Southeast. Have a whistle. I think the ball went out of play. I have lost my view here as some people walked in front of us for just a moment. Grizzlies make a substitution. Let's give you the lineup again here. We'll just give you everybody. Andrea Wilson's in now, number 30. Aaliyah Richard, Nascent Robinson, Helena Hallman, and Cameron Stubbs. That's your 5 on the floor. Jones with it for Southeast. Pulls it out. There's a three-pointer that's short by Rylan Chandler, and it turns over to Northwest. Boys game will follow 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Stubbs puts it up, and it's short. Got to get those lay-ins, girls. Adair misses from short range, goes out of play, and it will belong to Northwest. Kind of sloppy play here going on, back and forth at the moment. Richard brings it up the floor, 5:45 to go. Elena Curry intercepted it, knocked it out of play. It will stay with Northwest. Nascent Robinson on the far side. Hallman puts it up, it's short. She's going to go to the line and shoot two because she was fouled. Caden Jones guilty of her second. Hallman misses the first. One more chance to get on the score sheet. She's not scored tonight. Makes it. Hallman gets her first point of the night, 39-17. Grizzlies down by 22. There's a long three off the rim, no good. Who's going to get it? It will be Caden Jones. And it's brought back out by Nia Chandler. Curry has it. Looking at the Northwest 2-3 zone. There's an NBA three that misses everything. Rebounded by Hallman, but she can't get it to a blue shirt. Now she gets that rebound, and that one is picked off. Shot missed, goes out of play, and will belong to Northwest. And this has been, the last 30 seconds has been a display of ineptitude by both teams here, it seems like. Hallman comes out. Wimberley comes in for Northwest. Robinson brings it down the floor for the Grizzlies. Richard has it in the corner. Back out to Wilson. There's one that misses everything and is picked off by Southeast. 6-footer is good by Rylan Chandler. And it's 41-17. Biggest lead of the night now for Southeast. McKaylee Nave comes into the game for the first time for Northwest, number 22, as Cameron Stubbs takes a seat. Rylan Chandler Nia Chandler brings it up the floor. That one goes out of play, and somebody call a timeout. It's a 1-minute timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:03 to go. 41-17. Grizzlies trail. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly basketball.
Hey man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
All right, we're back at Southeast. Want to send kudos out here to our production crew tonight. They've all rotated spots, and we've got new people learning new things, and that's what this is all about. I'm willing to bet you Brilee's never done this before. She has not, she indicates. Well, you... Like, yeah. Wimberley guilty of her first personal. It will send Nia Chandler to the line to shoot a pair. Mackenzie Edwards comes into the game, and I think that's the first time we've seen her tonight. Also in the game is Devlin Turley. Chandler made her first one. She'll get one more. And Adair is going to come back in now for Southeast, replacing our mystery guest, number 32. We never did find out who she is. Chandler's second one off the heel, no good. Rebounded there by Robinson. 3:45 to go, fourth quarter. Wimberley, oh, that's going to be a held ball. Yes, it is. Possession will stay with Northwest on the alternating possession. Robinson to Edwards to Turley, back to Wimberley, and she is fouled. I think she'll go to the line here. Alana Curry picks up her first foul. Carly Wimberley, who has not scored tonight, has a chance to break the Schneider on her sheet. And she misses the first one. Grizzly free throw shooting tonight as a team has just been abysmal, and that has really hurt them. tonight, because Southeast has been just the opposite. And she missed them both. It's been that kind of a night at the line for the Grizzlies, unfortunately. On the near side is Adair, sending it across. There's a long three, nothing but net. Wow. Right, Anaya Chandler picks up a three. She's well into double figures. Devlin Turley to Mackenzie Edwards. That one's almost intercepted, but Turley got it and gives it to Nascent Robinson. Inside 3 to go. Into the corner for Edwards, underneath to Turley. Gives it to Wimberly. That's the way to play it. Wimberly gets her first point and another timeout being taken, and it's a full timeout, so we'll take it 2. 2:44 to go in the game, 45-19, Grizzlies trail. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly basketball.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom.
Well, if
lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, we're back, 2:44 to go. Grizzlies down by 26. And Southeast has the ball. There's a long one and an easy lay-in. Yeah, it fell. Rylan Chandler. And I can't believe that's right, but I've got that as her first bucket of the night. I don't think that's right. Wimberly underneath gives it away to Robinson. Robinson, a rainbow that goes in. Nice job by Nascent Robinson. And we have a foul call. That'll be on Mackenzie Edwards, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, they called it on Southeast, Adrian Neal. That's her third, and it puts Northwest into the bonus. Grizzlies still have one foul to give. That ought to be 5. No, 5. There you go. Here's Edwards' free throw attempt. Good. Mackenzie Edwards gets on the stat sheet, and she'll have another opportunity. The lead, 25. And the issue's been decided, and Mackenzie's 1 for 2. I don't think anybody has made 2 free throws tonight. Really hurt the girls. Tatum Adair underneath. Lay-in misses, and a rebound. We have a held ball, and on the alternating possession, a great defensive play by Sasha Reed is wasted. That'll be a foul on Nascent Robinson, and not much doubt about that one. I will say that Robinson got her money's worth on that foul. And away we go here with 1:40 to go in the game. 15-footer off the rim, does not go. Rebound to Sasha Reed, and we have, did they call that a jump ball? They did, and it goes to Northwest. And bringing it up the floor is Mason Robinson. Underneath the basket. And we have a foul called. Let's tell you who's on the floor. They made some changes again. We've got Mackenzie Edwards, Devlin Turley, Nathan Robinson, Sasha Reed, and McKaylee Nave. Those are the 5 on the floor for your Grizzlies with 1 minute to go and change. Edwards is short, rebounded there by Kennedy. And a nice play by Jakaya Jones to maintain possession as she got challenged by Mackenzie Edwards that time. She's going to pull it out with 60 seconds to go. And of course, Southeast doesn't even need to score. They're basically killing clock here. And over on the far side to Adair. Robinson to Jones now, back to Adair. In the paint, and it doesn't go. Rebound does go, though, by Kennedy, or Maya Kennedy. She's had a good night as well. And the foul is charged to Sasha Reed on the defensive play. It's her second, and it will send Kennedy to the line to shoot 1. And it's good. 30 seconds to go. Grizzlies down by 28. In the corner to Mackenzie Edwards. Turley to Edwards. Girls working hard. Forget the scoreboard. They have worked hard all night. That one is short, rebounded. Kennedy has it. It goes out of play, and it will turn over to Northwest with 8 seconds left in the game. We'll see if they even attempt to score here. Oops. Someone lost the handle, and it's going to be picked up by Adair, and that's the way it'll end. So the Grizzlies fall 50-22 to the Southeast Golden Buffaloes. We'll give you the totals and highlights here in 2 minutes. Stay with us. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Grizzlies Basketball on the Internet is brought to you in part by Andrew's Cleaning Service. Owned and operated by Andrew Dillon, they offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrew's Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrew's Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrew's Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly Basketball on the web.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Welcome back to Southeast High School, where the girls fall tonight, 50-22. They dropped to 3-13 on the season. We'll give you the totals here of the two teams. We'll start with Southeast. Tatum Adair had 8. Jakiah Jones had 4. Rylan Chandler had a pair. Nia Chandler, big scorer of the game, 15 points tonight. Ramaya Kennedy had, I forgot to add this one, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 11 for Southeast. Alana Webb with 3, Caden Jones with 3, and Jasira Kennedy with 4, and that's the scoring summary for Southeast. For Northwest, Mackenzie Edwards had a free throw late in the game. Tishawn Leday with 2, and Carly Wimberly with 2. Aaliyah Richard had 3 all in the first half. Nascent Robinson with 6 total to lead the Grizzlies. Andrea Wilson with 1. Sasha Reed had 4 in the second half. And Kylena Hallman, had 1 point for Northwest. And that is the scoring summary for the Grizzlies. So it's a tough night for the Grizzly girls. The boys will follow. They're having a ceremony on the floor, and what you're seeing is the introduction of the 1986 and 87 state champion girls teams from Southeast. They're back here to celebrate, and we congratulate them on their achievement. They also made it to 3 City League finals in a row. They lost the third one, but they won City League twice and won state twice, if I heard the PA announcer correctly, and we congratulate them on their achievement. We're going to go ahead and send this to our boys pregame. You don't have to change anything. It's all on one broadcast. We'll have our visit with head coach Andy Hill after this 2-minute timeout. So stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly basketball. How long is that, puppy? 10 minutes. Good. That gives me enough time.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
And good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Southeast High School. Now we get ready for the second game of our varsity doubleheader. This time it'll be the boys, and we're joined, as always, before every boys varsity contest by our head coach, Andy Hill. Coach, I'm going to look back for a few minutes on the Bishop Carroll game. What a great atmosphere. What a big crowd, huge crowd. The pep band was going bananas. And the boys played a great game.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a really fun night. We had a great crowd. The student section was amazing. I got a shout out to Coach Martin and the football program because he really encouraged his guys to get there. He promised them the next day of 0-hour weights off if they showed up and were loud. So that's really cool that he would support us like that and sacrifice a day of work for his program to support our guys. And we got great coaches like that across the board here, so it's really awesome. But it was a fun night, and our guys played really well. I think that's the best we've played offensively all year long. We shot the ball really well, and a lot of because we were taking great shots and we were getting the ball to the rim and playing inside out, and we shared the ball. We had 19 assists, which was really good. So it was a fun night, and hopefully one that we can build on and continue to get better.
And I know Bishop Carroll spent a lot of time trying to make their zone defense work, and your guys did a great job of breaking the zone.
We did. That's something that Carroll hasn't done in the past. They haven't been a zone team, and then the last 5 or 6 games they've been exclusively 2-3 zone. So we were fortunate to know that it was coming and be able to spend a few days preparing for it. And our guys did a great job getting the ball where it needed to get. Attacking from the high posts and from the baseline, and just moving and looking for each other and finding the open shot. So we haven't seen a ton of zone this year. It was probably good for us to see some, and good for the guys to have success against it.
And it's pretty likely you're going to see some kind of zone when it comes playoff time.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Depends on the matchup you get and what those coaches like to do. But there's always that chance, and it's good to have some experience against it, to have the experience of preparing for it, and I think it'll hopefully benefit us.
So you've got 5 games left, starting with tonight against Southeast, and you're playing of the 5 games that are left, 4 of the teams that you have yet to play in this second round, you beat the first time around. So are those games that you're anticipating, are you considering those as must-win games since we've already beaten them once?
We do. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that we've already beaten them, but more so just looking at the sub-state standings, trying to position ourselves the best way we possibly can to give us the most favorable matchups in the postseason. Every game, the whole season, all 20 of them, they carry equal weight at the end, but as you get here down the stretch and teams are kind of jockeying for position, it becomes even more important that you're ready and that you take care of the ones that I guess you say you should win. I don't know if we can say that, but the ones that we know if we play the right way and do things the right way, we've got a realistic shot at winning. And certainly we'd like to think that with all 5 of the remaining games, really.
And you talk about playoffs and positioning for pairings and everything. It's amazing that this far out from the end of the season, that is already so important. Who we're going to play and where we're going to play, and hopefully we're going to play at home.
Yeah, that's the hope. I think we're in pretty good shape to host at least the first sub-state game, and if we can take care of business and handle ourselves down the stretch, we should be in good position to host 2 of them. So right now we're sitting at the 4 seed in 6A West, which if we stay there, we would host 2 games, assuming we're fortunate enough to win the first round. If we slip to 5, then we would have to travel for that second game. So it's looking like between us and Junction City, we're kind of battling for that 4 and 5 spot, and we're a game up on them at the moment.
Who are the other teams ahead of us?
Heights is the 3 seed right now. Dodge City's 2, and Lawrence Free State is 1. So we're probably not going to catch any of them. Heights, I think they're going to go undefeated the rest of the way, regular season. Dodge City might pick up one more loss to Hayes, but I think they're going to handle their business. And then Free State's really good too up there. So I think 4 is the best we can do, which puts us in a really good spot if we can do that.
Again, if we finish as a 4 seed, we get 2 home games?
Yes, that's correct. We would first game would be against the 13 seed, whoever that winds up being, and it's kind of jumbled down there. We don't know. And then that second round game would likely be a 4-5 matchup at Northwest.
Okay. Of course, you've got to take care of business before then. You've still got 5 left to play. And what are you expecting out of Southeast tonight?
They're a really good team. They're long, athletic. They've got a kid, number 12. He's probably 6'7", really long kid. And when they look for him, he can cause us some problems because we don't have that kind of size, to match up with that. They've got athletes, kids that can shoot the ball. So they're a team that's capable really to sneak up on anybody. And if you're not focused and ready to go and don't do a great job guarding the ball, they can hurt you. So I think the guys will be ready. But it's going to be a battle.
How's the injury situation?
knock on wood, we're all good.
Sounds great. Best of luck to you tonight against the Buffaloes, and then we'll look forward to a visit with you next Tuesday before Tuesday night's game as we start winding it down. I believe we have East next Tuesday. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. We got East at home next Tuesday.
Okay, we'll look forward to that. So, all right, head coach Andy Hill on our pregame show. Stay tuned after this 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play of tonight's game against the Southeast Golden Buffaloes. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
This portion of Basketball on the Internet is brought to you by Meshke Orthodontics and Wichita Bright Smiles, 1919 North Mays Road. Dr. Meshke specializes in the treatment of children and teens with a methodology that allows them to create an environment that is kid-friendly and more fun. Meshke Orthodontics features a comprehensive set or orthodontic treatment options from traditional braces to revolutionary new technology. Check out the possibilities online at meshkesmiles.com. That's MESCHKE smiles.com. Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. Wichita Northwest Grizzlies basketball is on the air. Welcome to another season of basketball, Grizzly style, as Northwest pursues a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on their YouTube page with links available at nwhsgrizz.com. Grizzlies basketball is sponsored this year in part by Mel Hambledon Ford at the big corner of 119th West and Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. And by Andrews Cleaning Service, with programs for residential, commercial, or special cleaning projects. Check them out at wichitacleaningservice.com. And by Meshke Orthodontics, Wichita Bright Smiles, 1919 North Mays Road, with a variety of orthodontic options available. Check them out at meshkesmiles.com. And by Keystone Solid Surfaces, providing quality granite countertop products for your home. Check them out at KeystoneSolidSurfaces.com. And by Banter Automotive, Central and Mays Road. Stop by for your next oil change. Your car is ready for regular maintenance. Check them out at BanterAuto.com. And by Todd Eflin Narrates, voice acting for just about anything with words, commercials, training videos, audiobook, and telephone services. Find me at ToddEflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. And now, let's go courtside for today's contest. And your host, Kevin Arkin.
And welcome back to Southeast High School with our executive producer, Jonathan Schieu, our producer-engineer, Emerson Horning, and our videographer, Brilee Stewart. Kevin Arkin with you for getting set for the boys' contest here tonight. The second half of our doubleheader, which will start a little bit late. We still have 10 minutes to go. The warm-ups were delayed by the ceremony honoring the back-to-back state champion girls teams from 1986 and 1987. So I was fully prepared to say we're going to let you listen to the pep band for a bit, and then they stopped playing. So what we'll do instead, actually they're getting ready to play now. We're going to go ahead and let you listen to the band. Stay with us. Enjoy the band.
Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Andrews Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrews Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly basketball on the web.
Support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have. We need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Hey man, you got out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
And we welcome you back to Southeast High School as we get set for the introduction of the players and the National Anthem before the boys contest. Once again, the girls fell tonight 50, let me get that score right, 50-22 to the Golden Buffaloes. And as you heard Andy, excuse me folks, as you heard Andy Hill talking about it on the pregame interview, this is one of those games that we should win. You know, if we can take care of business, we got 5 games left. We have beaten, of the 5 teams, we've beaten 4 of them already. So if we can do it again, we're in the driver's seat with a number 4 seed, and we will be at home for the playoffs, at least the first couple of rounds. Our webcast tonight is brought to you in conjunction with the audio-visual classes at Northwest High. Under the leadership of Mr. Shane Monroe, these kids are provided an opportunity to learn video broadcasting hands-on at these games, including tonight. You may hear me giving instructions to the students during the game tonight or visiting with them about how we should proceed. That's because this activity is indeed an extension of the classroom for these students. We'll do everything possible not to detract from the competition on the floor. And we ask your patience, reminding you this is not ESPN nor NBC, but an extension of the classroom. And again, your executive producer tonight is Jonathan Schieu. Your engineer is Emerson Horning, and our videographer tonight, our rookie on the crew tonight is Brilee Stewart, and all three are doing a wonderful job, and I am extremely grateful to both of them for being here tonight. All right, waiting for the National Anthem to commence. You can hear the band in the background. Nice crowd on hand. Friday night game, both sides drew well.
You attending tonight's City League matchup between the Northwest Grizzlies and your Southeast Golden Buffaloes. Please rise and remove your hats for the presentation of our national colors by the Southeast JRTC Buffalo Battalion. And the anthem signed by Gabriel Trevino. At left guard, Cadet Captain Christiana Mitchell. State Flag, Cadet Corporal Harmony Smith. Right guard, Cadet Private First Class Nur Shahida. And commanding National Colors, Cadet First Sergeant Adeline King.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And that's the national anthem here at Southeast High School before the start of our nightcap, the boys varsity game. And it's time now for the introduction of the teams. We're going to go ahead and introduce both teams intact. You can watch the Grizzly boys as they come out. We'll give you Southeast first. For Southeast, a 6'1" junior, number 3, Asa Barnes. A 6'4" senior, number 5, Anthony Berge. A 6' junior, number 10, Mason Lee. 6'6" senior, number 12, Keaton Williams. And number 23 is a 6'2" senior, that would be Abel Jones. The head coach for Southeast is Joe Mitchell. He's assisted by Gary Cooper and DeAndre Henson. Now the introduction of the starters for Wichita Northwest. Number 1 is a 6'1" senior guard, DeMarcus Hoover. 5'9" sophomore guard, number 2, Tayshawn Williams. 5'10" senior guard, number 3, Jeremiah Moore. 6'3" senior forward, number 11, Keon Hutton. And 6'1" senior forward, number 25, Kevin Brown. Grizzlies are coached by Andy Hill. He's assisted by Gavin Darr, Kylan Hawkins, and Jim Murnaugh. The managers, Darius Diaz, Preston Barshey, And I was going to give kudos to our crew. Again, your crew tonight, besides yours truly, is Jonathan Schieu, Emerson Horning, and Brilee Stewart. And we are very grateful All righty, we are ready to tip it off. It'll be Keon Hutton for Northwest, and it will be Keaton Williams for Southeast. And we are underway, and the Grizzlies win the opening tip. Tayshawn Williams sends it over on the near side. Hutton for three, off the rim, no good. Tipped out of play, and it will go to Southeast. Good effort on the part of the Grizzlies to get that first possession. Unfortunately, they were unable to capitalize on that opportunity. Now comes Southeast. Asa Barnes has it. He'll bring it across the timeline. And we were told, as you heard in the pregame interview with Coach Hill, the guy to watch is Keaton Williams, number 12. And we're going to, after this shot and the rebound to Hoover, Kevin Brown gives it off, and now Jeremiah Moore will bring it down the floor for Northwest. NBA three, good! Jeremiah Moore breaks the ice, and the Grizzlies are on top. I need to have a word with the Southeast haberdasher. You don't put yellow on white if you want the numbers to be red. The numbers on the front of the uniforms are totally unreadable from this vantage point. Grizzlies get it back. Kevin Brown to Jeremiah Moore. Across the way to Hutton. Now out to Williams. Back to Jeremiah Moore. He thought about another one, but no. And now Keon Hutton gives it to Kevin Brown, and they're taking their time. Man-to-man defense so far for Southeast. There's a long three missing by Jeremiah Moore. And coming back down with it is Abel Jones with Southeast. Passes it in to Virgie. And there's a long three off the heel. Who's going to get the rebound? Underneath, Keaton Williams gets it, and he's fouled. As he takes the shot, he'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Fouls on Hoover. First foul of the game for either team. 6:06 to go, first quarter. And Williams will shoot a pair, trying to cut into the early Grizzly lead. First shot is good. One more shot coming for Keaton Williams, and it falls as well. It's 3-2 Grizzlies. They have the lead and the ball. Tayshawn Williams on the near side, full court pressure by Southeast. Oh, almost threw it away, but a nice save by Williams. Puts it up, good! Tayshawn Williams gets a nice jumper, and the Grizzlies take a 5-2 lead. Bringing it up is Asa Barnes. Coast to coast, count it. Barnes scores, it's 5-4. Jeremiah Moore on the near side. Lost the handle, gives it away. Here comes Southeast back with it in the form of Abel Jones, and he goes up. Ball goes out of play. It's going to stay with Southeast, I think. I didn't tell you, but I will tell you now, since kind of obvious anyway, the Grizzlies are playing from left to right here in the first half. There's a three-pointer, good, by Asa Barnes. He's got 5 of their 7 in the Grizzlies trail for the first time tonight. Jeremiah Moore, double team, gets it to Williams. Williams to Marcus Hoover, went up, and he was hammered going up. Didn't get the drop, but he will get the free throws and a chance to tie the game. Fouls charged to Anthony Verge. Hoover's first one does not fall, and the boys need not to follow the path of the girls. They need to make their free throws tonight. Girls had a very difficult time as a group with free throw shooting. Hoover's 1 out of 2. He's on the scoreboard at 7-6 Southeast. Barnes will bring the ball down the floor with Hutton protecting. Around the horn it goes. Makai Broburn is in the game now for Southeast, number 2. Asa Barnes off in the corner for 3. Rims in and does not fall. And the rebound goes to DeMarcus Hoover. Hoover. And he's fouled. He's going to go to the line again and shoot a pair. Asa Barnes picks up his first personal. Second team foul of the half for Southeast. 3-point attempt, rims out, no good by Jeremiah Moore, and it's rebounded by Southeast. Shot misses, couple of rebounds. Who's going to come down with it? It's going to be Keon Hutton. Hutton gives it to Jeremiah Moore. Back to Hutton. Hutton for 3. Off the heel, no good. Who's going to get the rebound? Asa Barnes gets it for Southeast. I take that back. That's Anthony Verge who got the rebound. Shot misses, rebounded by Kevin Brown. Here comes Northwest back. Williams. And a nice, come on, fall, finally. DeMarcus Hoover gets the roll. Foul is charged to Broburn. I think they pronounced it Bryburn. We'll do the same. It will send Keon Hutton to the line to shoot 1. Nine to 7, Grizzlies lead. Three-point attempt. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Williams. He sends it up to Jeremiah Moore. Moore drives deep, gives it back to Brown. Brown out to Williams for 3. And yes, count it! Tayshawn Williams for 3, and it's 12-7. Biggest lead of the night so far for the Grizzlies. In the paint, losing the handle is Verge. We have a foul call that's going to be on a Northwest player. It's on Tayshawn Williams. It's his first foul. Abel Jones back in for Southeast. Grizzlies have not substituted. Actually, they have, and we'll give you that in a minute. That one goes out of play. It'll go to Northwest. On the floor for the Grizzlies, Tayshawn Williams. Robbie James, who came in for DeMarcus Hoover, is out there along with Jeremiah Moore, Keon Hutton, and Kevin Brown. That's your 5 on the floor with 2:34 to go in the first quarter. Jeremiah Moore will bring it up the floor for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies with a 5-point lead in the ball. Moore dishes it off to Williams, who thought about a 3 and pulled it back. Now he sends it over to Keon Hutton, driving under the basket. Off the glass, doesn't go, rebounded by Southeast. to Verge on the far side. Robbie James is all over him. It goes out of play. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They called James for the foul. That's the third team foul on Northwest to match the same number for Southeast. Southeast will inbound, and they do so to Asa Barnes. Barnes from the free throw line off the glass, no good. Rebound is picked away, but then finally picked up, and Verge scores. For Southeast, it's 12-9. Tayshawn Williams to Jeremiah Moore. Moore brings it across the timeline, uncontested. Keon Hutton drives in the paint, gives it away. Robbie James for three. In and out, no good. And a nice job by Tayshawn Williams to take it away from Keaton Williams. But it goes out of play, and it will turn over to Southeast anyway. 1:22 to go in the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 3. And Barnes will bring it up the floor. Jeremiah Moore picks his pocket, knocks it out of play. Now Javon Glover is going to come in for Northwest, and he will replace Tayshawn Williams. So they'll get a little more height there with Glover in the game. Jeremiah Moore brings it across the floor. Over to Hutton on the far side. Hutton pulls it back. Back to Moore. Moore pulls it out, and Southeast has fallen into a 2-3 zone. That one goes out of play, and it will stay with Northwest. With 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, Grizzlies leading by 3. Jeremiah Moore. Hutton for 3. Off the rim, no good. Brown trying to get it. Nice save, but he couldn't get it to a teammate. And here comes Southeast back with it. Barnes is fouled by Robbie James. That'll be his second foul. Comes with 35 to go. Third team foul. Fourth team foul on Northwest. Mason Lee will inbound for Southeast to Barnes. And they may play for one here. We'll see how they play it. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. Barnes has it. Pulls it out now, gets into the paint to Williams. Spin move by Williams and count it. Williams will do that all night if you let him. 13 to go. Jeremiah Moore will play for one. Moore, scoop shot doesn't go, and that's the way the quarter will end. And at the end of one quarter of play, it's Northwest 12 and Southeast 11. We'll be back with the second quarter after this timeout. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly basketball. Nice job.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Now we're ready for the start of the second quarter. And it will be the Buffaloes who inbound to start play in the second quarter. They have the ball and a 1-point deficit to work with. Asa Barnes underneath to Williams. He dodges 2 players and lays it in. That was too easy. And Southeast takes the lead. Moore to Hutton. Hutton to Takari Brown, who's in the game, number 5. We'll give you the 5 on the floor in a minute. Kevin Brown loses the ball. Here comes Southeast back. On the floor for the Grizzlies, Takari Brown, Jeremiah Moore, Kevin Brown. Javon Glover and Keon Hutton. Verge into the paint, puts it up off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kevin Brown. Up to Hutton. And Hutton is fouled by Devin Deloche. Fouls, I guess that's his first.
Subbing in for Southeast, 21, Changeville Johnson.
Round the horn we go. Moore to Takari Brown. Brown back to Moore. Now to Kevin Brown for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Asa Barnes. Here comes Southeast back with the ball in the lead. Stripped, and Takari Brown gets it. Here comes Jeremiah Moore. Moore puts it up off the glass, no good. Put back by Kevin Brown. 14-13. Grizzlies regain the lead. Asa Barnes with Jeremiah Moore on him. He tried to go up, and they're going to call, what are they calling here? Surely that wasn't a foul. And we have Kevin Brown coming out. They're going to sub. DeMarcus Hoover and Tayshawn Williams come back in. Jeremiah Moore and Kevin Brown come out. And it looks like Kevin Brown has a medical problem. Kevin Brown is heading to the locker room. We'll find out what's going on with that. And Robin Cadle, the trainer here at Southeast, is accompanying him. He may have a nosebleed. We'll find out and let you know. Here's a opportunity for Hoover. Yes. DeMarcus Hoover extends the lead to 3. Oh, that was all. That had to be a travel. Yes, it was, and it will turn it over to Northwest. Not trying to ref the game, but that was kind of obvious. Okay, we have Tayshawn Williams bringing it up the floor for Northwest. To DeMarcus Hoover, over to Keon Hutton. Underneath, Javon Glover goes up, a blocking foul, and it will be. It's on Johnson, his first. 15 foul for Southeast. It'll send Javon Glover to the line to shoot a pair. And he misses the first one. Abel Jones comes back in for the Buffs. Glover missed them both. It stays a 3-point game. Here comes Southeast back. Asa Barnes has the ball for the Buffs. And it comes to, and what do we have? A travel called against Southeast. And we'll be right back.
Hey man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate Because when activities stop, nobody wins.
All right, we are back with you. We're going to have some personnel shifting here shortly. We'll explain it as we go along. We have a fouls on Barnes. That's his second 16 foul, and it will send DeMarcus Hoover to the line to shoot. And he misses the first one. The Grizzly boys are struggling from the line as the girls did. Maybe we can blame the building. Hoover's second attempt. He missed them both, and they have a whistle. And they're saying there's a lane violation, and that may have been on Hoover, because Hoover ran in after the shot, knowing it was going to miss. And they're giving the ball to Southeast, so it didn't matter. He missed. He wasn't going to get the shot anyway. 4:40 to go, second quarter. Grizzlies up by 3. And a foul, a basket and a foul. Glover's first, and it will send Deloche is going to go to the line and shoot one, trying to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And he does not. He's short. Who's going to get the rebound? Hutton does. Hutton brings it down the floor. Spin move, yes! Keon Hutton has 5, and the Grizzlies lead by 5. Abel Jones with it for Southeast. Dishes it out now to Makai Broberg. On the far side, three-pointer counted for Deloche. She's got 5 points, all in the last 30 seconds, and we're tied at 18. For 3, off the rim, no good. Get the rebound, boys. Nope, Abel Jones got it. Loose ball on the floor, and what are they going to call here? They're calling a foul. It's on Abel Jones of Southeast. It'll give the Grizzlies the ball, and actually that'll put them in the bonus. So with their 7th foul, so it will send Tayshawn Williams to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And yes, with a tie game, it would be nice to get the first one. Williams' first shot is good. He'll get the bonus shot. And he makes them both. He's got 7 points. With the ball is Broben. And he'll take a three-point try off the rim, no good. Loose ball picked off by Keon Hutton. Jeremiah Moore across the way to Kevin Brown for 3. Short. And the rebound to Asa Barnes, and here comes Southeast back with it. And a whistle again, a lane violation charged against Southeast. That'll turn it over to Northwest. 20-18, 3:12 to go in the first half.
3-second violation, possession Grizzlies.
Jeremiah Moore has it for Northwest. Oh, nice alley-oop play, and Hutton couldn't finish it. Into the corner. And there's Williams stealing it, and he fell down. That'll be, oh, he was fouled. I was going to say, if he wasn't fouled, that was a major league travel. Bobrin again fouls for the second time, and it will send Williams to the line on a 1-and-1. Let's get this first one, Tayshawn. Get the lead up to 4 points. And it does not go. Rebounded by Williams. And they tried to feed it into Williams, and it was intercepted by Hoover. Hoover passed it to Williams, and just as Williams went to get it, he was sliding and falling down. Timeouts taken by Southeast. We'll take it with them. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly Basketball.
Hey man, you going out for football?
You guys need
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do.
That'll work, and I'll figure
The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
We're back at Southeast, 2:29 to go till halftime. Grizzlies lead by 2. They've led by as many as 5, and they've trailed by a couple, and that's how close this game has been all night. Southeast will inbound to resume play. No changes in personnel for Northwest. Hutton, Brown, Williams, there's a three-pointer, good. Asa Barnes for 3. And Southeast takes the lead. Hutton for 3. Way off the mark. Rebounded there by Southeast. And Hutton intercepts the pass, and a blocking foul is going to be charged to Bobrin. That's his third foul. The 19th foul, it does send Hutton to the line on a 1-and-1.
Number 11, Keaton Hutton at the line. Shooting 1-and-1. Stepping in for the Bucks, number 4, Lyndon Duncan.
Hutton could use a couple free throws here, and he missed. The free throw shooting is killing us. Grizzlies continue to trail by 1. Asa Barnes has it for Southeast. 1:50 to go till halftime. Three-pointer by Duncan, who just came into the game. And the Grizzlies trail by 4. Hutton, spin move, lost the ball. Picked up by the white shirts, and here comes Southeast back with it. Asa Barnes again with more on him. Duncan underneath. Back out to Barnes. Barnes for 3. Short, and rebounded there by Keaton Hutton. Approaching 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Underneath, Kevin Brown counted. Kevin Brown has 4 all in this quarter, and the Grizzlies down only about by 2. And that'll be a blocking foul on Keaton Hutton. That's on the floor. Grizzlies have not put anybody into bonus land yet, although the next one will, should it happen. 49 seconds to go in the quarter. That is Keaton Hutton's first foul. Asa Barnes now into the corner. Duncan puts it up and he's fouled. Count the basket and a foul. Jiminy Christmas.
Fouls on Grizzlies number 1,
Duncan has a chance for a three-point play. Foul is on DeMarcus Hoover, his second. And Hoover takes his seat. Takari Brown is in for him. So we have a one shot being taken and counting for Duncan, who has 2, 4, 8 points all in this quarter. Grizzlies down by 5, 30 seconds to go. We'll see how this goes. Jeremiah Moore playing for one shot. Sends it over to Kevin Brown now. 8 seconds to go. Back to Jeremiah Moore. Out to Javon Glover for 3 at the buzzer. Javon Glover's only points of the game come at the buzzer. Grizzlies trail 27-25 after one half of play. We'll be back with our halftime extravaganza on that one. After this, stay with us, go ahead and send it.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Banter Automotive is now open at Central and Mays. Come by or shop online and browse our inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have them all. Banter Automotive Group, now open at our new location just east of Central and Mays.
Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Andrews Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrews Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly basketball on the web.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Hey man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
We're back at Southeast. Stand by, folks.
Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Schools, Miss Amanda Kingery. Congratulations to Southeast LAC and thank you for your service to our great community.
Yeah, third quarter here, fourth quarter there. All righty, we're back here at we are back at Southeast, and oh boy, I forgot where this is. We lost our staff. They're on curfew tonight and they had to go home. So we're going to I'm joined by Sussana Ontiveros.
Hi guys, I'm here.
Yeah, you always know when you're here when the giggle comes. I need to find the scoreboard.
I replaced them.
Where's the scoreboard at here? Here we are. And they didn't change this. No. Oh, I see why they didn't do that. We have a scoreboard graphic that is not cooperating here. And instead of giving me quarters, it gave me calves. And you know what? I have nobody to blame but myself because I'm the one that set this up. No, not halves, quarters.
The band is loud.
Oh, it's not letting me change it. All right, our quarter is going to be incorrect here on our scoreboard graphic, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that. I cannot change it because it will not let me. What would happen if I did this?
Oh, that will happen.
Well, that didn't do much for me at all. Boy, it really doesn't want me to do that. Let's try that. That still does not work. Well, this is a mess. I should have left it alone, what I should have done.
Do you want me to call Jonathan?
No. Gosh almighty. I can't even operate it.
Why don't you run without a scoreboard?
Yep, we're going to do it without a scoreboard in the second half, folks, because I messed it up.
I'll take care of scoreboard in time.
Huh?
I'll take care of scoreboard in time. Oh. Who was wearing the headset?
Nobody wore that one.
Oh, well, it feels different. Was I the last one to wear it? It feels off.
Nothing different.
I don't know. Might just be me.
We still have 2 minutes to go here, folks, and we'll be back. Stay with us. All right, why can't I find the damn scoreboard?
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Oh, it's gone.
What is?
The scoreboard program shut down.
Oh.
This may be part of the problem.
Might be. We have 20 seconds.
Well, all right, we're back underway here. Jeremiah Moore has the ball. Folks, we're going to ask you to ignore
The scoreboard.
the graphic on the bottom of your screen, because it's not working and I can't get it turned off. So we're going to forget about it the rest of the night. Keon Hutton with the ball now. Back to Tayshawn Williams, also on the floor. Jeremiah Moore to Marcus Hoover.
Tayshawn.
And Kevin Brown, and here we go. And
Oh, that was nice.
A big dunk by Berge to start the second half for
Kevin Brown.
Here we go on the far side. Here comes Southeast bringing it back now. 7:18 to go in the third quarter. 29-25. Grizzlies trail. Asa Barnes with the ball. Sends it on the far side. Over here to Michael Carter. Carter back to Barnes. 2-3 zone by the Grizzlies. Tried an alley-oop play and they made it work as Anthony Berge scores. And it's 31-25 now. With the ball is Tayshawn Williams to Keon Hutton. Hutton into Brown. Brown over here for Jeremiah Moore for three. Good! Jeremiah Moore scores the three. And it's 31-28, 6:35 to go. Third quarter.
I don't know who hit that. Oh, wait, who
Here
tried
comes
that
Tayshawn Williams bringing it back after the miss by Southeast. Jeremiah Moore thought about it, gave
Marcus
it to
Hoover?
Hoover underneath the Brown up. Shot blocked nicely by Southeast. And Hoover gets it back, puts it up, can't get it to go.
I think he thought he got fouled.
I think he thought he committed the foul in either case. Southeast comes away with the ball. Michael Carter has it for Southeast, and he gives it off now. No, he faked to give it to Williams, and here is a nice drive over on the near side is Verge for three. Off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Jeremiah Moore. Moore will bring it across the timeline. He puts up a three. Good. Jeremiah Moore for three, and we're tied with 5:35 to go in the third. 31 apiece. Asa Barnes was driving in, and he got fouled. I think Brown got him.
I think Keon did.
It is on Keon Hutton. That's his second of the night. First team foul in the second half for either team. Back underway with 5:25 to go in the third.
Corner.
Here's a three-pointer, missing everything.
Jeremiah.
Rebounded by Jeremiah Moore. Moore will bring it across the timeline. Into Kevin Brown,
Brown.
laying it in. Kevin Brown gives us the lead, 33-31, with 5:10 to go, and a timeout is being taken. Oh, heaven help us. We're going to take one with them. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly Basketball.
Hi, friends. Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Yeah, it's frozen on there because the program shut down while it was up.
Oh, that's why. I don't know. Didn't they only win the last game by 8 points?
Back at Southeast High with Sussana, Ontiveros, Kevin Arkin, 33-31, 5:10 to go in the third. Grizzlies with the 2-point lead. Coming out of the timeout, each team has, I take that back. Southeast has taken 2 timeouts now. Grizzlies have not called a timeout yet in this contest. Kind of unusual. They usually take a couple of timeouts at each half.
They do.
With the ball is Asa Barnes for Southeast. And Asa Barnes lays it in. Yeah, you're welcome to that.
Yeah, thank you. I was like.
Asa Barnes lays it in. Here comes Hutton back for Northwest. Scoop shot doesn't go. And the rebound to Williams for Southeast. The Buffs bring it down the floor, off the glass, count it.
And
nice
one.
play by the Buffs. They get the basket and I think they also got a foul out of it.
Yeah, they should have.
That was on Grizzlies number 2.
Tayshawn Williams charged with his second personal.
No shot.
Underneath, Williams again gives them the lead. 4 points in 3 seconds. 4:35 to go in the third period. 35-33. Southeast leads. Grizzlies had 3 tries at it, then knocked it out of bounds. It will turn over to Southeast now. Southeast with the ball and the lead. This has been a tight game all the way around.
Oh, their whole team is seniors and juniors?
3-pointer is good by Mason Lee. And all of a sudden, the Grizzlies face their biggest deficit of the night at 5 points.
Oh, was the timeout called?
Yeah, the referees are doing something.
Delay of game.
Southeast has been warned for delay of game. They must have thrown the ball out of bounds or something.
I guess so.
Anyway, it is Northwest ball. Jeremiah Moore has it, gives it to Kevin Brown. Brown drives and lays it in. Beautiful play by Kevin Brown. Barnes will bring it up the floor for Southeast with 3:40 to go, leading 38-35. Barnes underneath. Did he step on the baseline?
I think a foul. Another foul on Keon. That's his third.
Not good news for the Northwest as Keon picks up his third.
Robbie James comes in for DeMarcus Hoover. Is anyone else in foul trouble?
No.
No?
We have nobody in foul trouble.
Oh,
my goodness.
Oh.
How did they miss and how
they
did we let
miss
them have that
that?
open shot?
I am
2
not
questions
quite sure
I'd
on
like
either.
answered. Jeremiah Moore from the free throw line misses, and the rebound by Verge for Southeast. 3:20 to go. Grizzlies down by 3. Southeast being very deliberate here.
Underneath, an easy lay-in for Williams. 40-35, Grizzlies down by 5 again. There's a three-pointer that misses and a rebound by Southeast. We get into a rebounding war with Southeast, we're going to lose it because Southeast has the height advantage, almost man-to-man.
They're tall.
They are tall. Fergie gives it off. Now Barnes has it. Barnes still driving. 2 men on him. He puts it up, doesn't go. They tried to get a tip in. It didn't work. They send it back out. They'll do it over again. There's a three-pointer short. And a rebound by Duncan. Or by Deloche, excuse me.
A foul on Robbie James, I believe.
I believe you're right. It is on Robbie James. That'll be for him, foul number 3.
Also?
The 4th team foul on Northwest, and Southeast has yet to foul in this quarter.
They're still at 0 somehow.
Deloche has 2 free throws coming. First one is good.
Makes his first.
41-35. One more shot coming for Deloche.
DeMarcus
Hoover comes out. Takari Brown comes in.
Hoover came in. He makes them both.
Made them both 42-35. Grizzlies down by 7. Biggest lead of the night for the Buffs. Jeremiah Moore into Kevin Brown. Brown, a spin move, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Southeast, and here come the Buffs back. A long one to Fergie. He'll have it stripped from him.
By Tayshaun.
Pardon me, it goes out of play. And will stay with the Buffaloes. 2:04 to go, third quarter. 42-35, Grizzlies trail. Underneath, and yes, counted. Deloche again lays one in. It's a 9-point game. Grizzlies were down by 2 at half. They're down by 9 now.
Shooting 2, Jeremiah, I believe. Jeremiah will be shooting 2, I believe.
Asa Barnes charged with his 3rd personal. These are 2 free throws that are badly needed. First one is up and rattles in and out, no good. As a school, the Northwest free throw shooting tonight has been nothing short of abysmal. Here's the second one, and he missed them both.
Kevin gets the rebound.
And here we go with DeMarcus Hoover. He'll pull it back out. Getting some pressure, lost the ball.
Loses it.
Southeast coming down with it. Deloche sends it over on the far side. Now he'll get it back. 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Grizzlies down by 9. Underneath, up it goes. Doesn't go. Takari Brown with the rebound. And a foul is going to be charged here.
As DeMarcus
Verge
Hoover
gets called for the foul on that rebounding play. It's a second team foul on Southeast. Grizzlies inbound with 1:18 to go. Three-pointer by Jeremiah Moore is short. And all of a sudden, the basket's gotten a lot smaller for Northwest here in the second half. We have a 1-minute timeout being called. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take it with them. Stay with us. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly basketball.
Sorry.
Wow.
I did not mean to talk over.
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman,
I watched
the
the last
principal at
game
Northwest High School.
I noticed a lot of
Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest?
I know.
They support both athletics and academics.
Yeah, you just
We're
gotta
asking
fight it.
you to join Grizzly Pride this year Due to these extraordinary
You watch a football
times,
game that I did
Grizzly
with,
Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today.
And I had to be
Go
done
Grizzlies.
before the snap of the ball. Came
Yeah,
back
that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm over here just like.
It's a learned skill.
Yeah.
With Sussana, Ontiveros, Kevin Arkin back with you at Southeast High School. Grizzlies trail 44-35 here in the third quarter with 1:12 remaining. And again, if you're just joining us, we apologize for our scoreboard graphic not working properly. Quite frankly, that's an operator error on the part of yours truly. Foul called here underneath the basket.
On Glover.
It's on Glover. It is. It's his second. 15th foul. There's going to be a lot of free throw shooting in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
And Southeast inbounds the ball. Abel Jones gives it over to Asa Barnes right in front of us. Barnes has Jeremiah Moore all over him as he's been all night. Now Barnes has it, top of the key, 37 seconds to go in the quarter. Spin move by Barnes. Glover blocked it but couldn't control it. Stays with Southeast. Abel Jones again. And now they'll play for one with 20 seconds to go. Barnes pulls it out. Now he takes a long three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Glover.
10 seconds.
To Jeremiah Moore. Moore, will he try a three? No, he gives it off to Williams. Williams can't get the shot off. Brown gets the shot away, but he misses, and I thought they might call a foul. They did not.
I thought there was.
And we are at the end of 3 quarters of play, and after 3 quarters, it's Southeast 44 and Northwest 35. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball
Association.
Would you write the score right there for me? Down here. Right. Awesome.
He has bad handwriting.
Huh?
He has bad handwriting.
Can't be as bad as mine. What happened here? This can't be done already. This can't be done already.
This may sound like
no
a
way
typical
that's
high school
that's a
basketball
1 minute
game
number.
being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact,
happened there?
it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Southeast inbounded to start the fourth quarter. Grizzlies have it now. Jeremiah Moore rims in and out. And we have a foul called away from the ball.
A charge or some sort.
DeMarcus Hoover gets called for a player control foul.
That's his third.
Grizzlies trail here 44-35 with 7:30 to go in the fourth quarter. They need to get something going. They've lost 2 quarters in a row. And now a full timeout has been taken by Southeast, and we're going to go ahead and keep it right here this time. Let you know that we are home against East High on Tuesday night for the second of the season series with the East High Blue Aces, and that is also a very winnable game.
Yes, it is.
So, are you going to be there?
I have pep band.
You have pep band,
Yep.
yeah? Well, you'll be there.
I'll be there.
But you'll be in the band.
I'll be in pep band.
Well, the pep band sure sounded good Friday.
Oh, no, we sounded bad.
I disagree. I thought you guys sounded really good.
Thank you, Kevin.
There you go.
That was my first pep band. I was a bit scared.
All right, we're coming out of the timeout here. Southeast with the ball, 44-35 they lead. And up, and oh gosh, it fell in.
Not sure how.
Wow. 46-35, Grizzlies down double digits for the first time tonight. Jeremiah Moore underneath Kevin Brown. Yes, count it. Kevin Brown scores 46-37. 7 minutes to go. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot one. I think the foul is on Deloche.
They haven't said yet.
It is on Deloche, his second. Brown will try and get the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And, you know, if we ever started needing to make free throws, now's the time.
He
makes it. 46-38. Grizzlies down by 8. 7 minutes to go in the fourth. And Southeast throws one away. There's some help. Now the Grizzlies need to get a score on this possession. Moore inbounds to Tayshawn Williams, also on the floor to Marcus Hoover, Kevin Brown, and Keon Hutton. That's your five on the floor here in the fourth quarter. Hutton with it, sends it over to Moore. Moore along the baseline, dishes it to Williams.
He stepped on it.
And he stepped on the baseline as he was passing it. So that'll turn the ball over to Southeast, and those are the kinds of turnovers you don't want to see.
6:42 to go, 46-38 in favor of Southeast.
Grizzlies' next foul will put Southeast in the bonus, so they'll be shooting free throws the rest of the game on fouls. Williams, steals it, passes it up to Hutton. Hutton lays it in, it doesn't go. Hutton had an easy lay in and it didn't go, and it's been that kind of a night. Underneath, loose ball, picked up, a held ball.
Tash.
What do we have here?
Not sure.
I think somebody invited somebody else to dinner. No, they're not calling anything.
It wasn't anything. It was just a held ball.
It was a held ball. I think some words were exchanged. I think that was the issue.
He was just held up.
So it's a held ball. Northwest gets it on the alternating possession rule, arguably the dumbest rule in all of sports.
Have you said that tonight?
Not in this game.
Lee?
Here's a easy lay-in for Mason Lee. 48-38, Grizzlies down by 10, 5:50 to go. Jeremiah Moore brings it down the floor. Let's make this a quality possession, gentlemen. They almost threw it away, and Kevin Brown almost threw it away too. Keon Hutton goes up, he's fouled. He may or may not go to the line to shoot two, and depending on how they're going to say he's going to shoot.
Shooting two.
Fouls on Makai Broburn. Hutton will go to the line and shoot a pair of free throws. He makes the first one. 48-39. Grizzlies trail. Hutton will get one more. And he missed the second one. Nobody has made two free throws all night as far as I can remember. It's been that kind of a night. 5:30 to go. 48-39, Grizzlies trail. Southeast has the ball. Underneath is Verge. And Kevin Brown comes away with it for Northwest. He'll dish it off to Keon Hutton. Hutton will bring it up to Jeremiah Moore, to Williams. Back to Hutton for three. Good! Keon Hutton scores for Northwest, and it's down to a 6-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Underneath. Asa Barnes with it, dishes it off to Bobrin. Bobrin for three. Count it. Bobrin gives him a three, and it's a 9-point deficit again for Northwest. And we have a whistle and a stoppage of play. I don't understand why.
They have to get on the. They have to get off the court.
Who was on the court?
The students, they can't be
like
that close.
Okay, well, a little corrective action being taken there, and Jeremiah Moore will bring it across the timeline with 4:35 to go. Kevin Brown with it now for Northwest to Hutton. Hutton pulls it back out, now to Moore. Jeremiah Moore into the corner for Williams. Back to Moore. Moore for three. Good! Jeremiah Moore does it again, and it's a 6-point game again. Northwest takes a timeout.
Keon got a talking
We
to
shall
by
take
ref.
it as well. 51-45. Grizzlies trail, 4:20 to go. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball. Huh?
The ref talked to Keon right when the timeout was called. Keon
Probably the incident down here.
No, but it wasn't Keon. Oh.
Back at Southeast with Sussana Ontiveros. Kevin Arkin with you. 4:20 to go in the fourth. Grizzlies trail for 51-45. Southeast with the ball. Grizzlies have 3 timeouts left. Southeast has 2. And the Grizzlies have 16 fouls. That's the big stat on the board. So their next foul will send Southeast to the line for a 1-and-1. Hopefully that won't happen anytime soon. Kevin Brown got the rebound, and they got his pocket picked. Gives it to Williams, and Williams scores. And the Grizzlies are down by 8.
Oh, sorry.
A whistle. And a
Shooting.
foul is going to be charged here. Foul's been charged on to Bobrin. That's his fifth. He's been disqualified on fouls.
Hey, Sean Williams will be shooting too.
Williams will try and cut the deficit back to 8, or back to 6, excuse me. 53-45 at the moment. And he'll be shooting a pair. First one rattles and this falls. It's good.
Barely.
Williams ready for his second one.
Falls
Makes
in.
them both. I think that's the first time tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
53-47. Grizzlies trail by 6. Hoover almost got a hand on it. Asa Barnes with it. Dishes it off. There's a 3-point attempt. Off the heel, no good. Rebound to Hutton. Hutton all the way down to Williams. And Williams can't finish.
Held ball?
A held ball. And it will, a good rebounding play by Northwest will be wasted. And DeMarcus Hoover's wanting to know where the foul was.
No, I think he was talking about that they hit the backboard.
Subbing in for Southeast, 23, April Jones.
Yeah, he was talking about that they hit the backboard.
Asa Barnes on the far side. 3:15 to go in the fourth. Grizzlies down by 6, and a foul is going to be charged to Tayshawn Williams. And you know that because of his reaction.
Yeah.
And that's his fourth, I believe.
Let's hope.
And it's a 1-and-1 opportunity for Southeast. It's only Tayshawn's third.
Thankfully.
But it is the 7th team foul. Asa Barnes will shoot a 1-and-1, and a good miss here would be nice. Nope, he makes it. He'll have the bonus opportunity. Barnes is second. Makes them both. 8-point lead again, 3:12 to go. Hutton gives it to Williams. Back to Hoover. To Jeremiah Moore. Back to Hutton. Hutton back to Moore. Moore drives into the paint.
Kevin?
Gives it to Kevin Brown. He can't get it to go,
fouled.
but he was fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Shooting 2?
2:51 to go.
Williams. That's his third, I believe. Oh, his first foul.
That is his first.
Makes his first.
First one is good. Trying to get the lead back to 6 for about the 5th time in this quarter. They haven't been able to get closer. And he makes them both. 55-49, Grizzlies trail by 6. 2:49 to go in the fourth. And here's Hoover with a steal. Lay it in, baby, yes. And the deficit is 4, 55-51, 2:30 to go. Asa Barnes. They thought maybe they'd get him for a 10-second count, but they couldn't do it. Barnes again now.
He's charged.
He did. He charged. That'll be his second foul, I believe. Well, that shows you what I know. They got him for 4. I didn't think he had that many. 4-point deficit. Grizzlies trying to get close. Make it a 1-possession game. Kevin Brown drives, dishes it off to Hoover, and Hoover got hit in the chops.
No, Kevin was called for a charge, for a foul.
No, Hoover got hit in the chops.
That too, but.
Player control foul charged against the Grizzlies. 2 minutes to go. There's a scoop job by Verge, and it's a 6-point lead again. 2-possession game. Hoover. Williams for 3. Good! Tayshawn Williams gets it to a 4-point spread. And a timeout is taken by Northwest. Full timeout being taken. Let's take it with them. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly Basketball.
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School.
You are.
Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's been a year in March.
Wow. Back at Southeast High, 57-54, Grizzlies trail with 1:41 to go in the fourth. Both teams in the bonus.
And the possession arrow, I think, is pointing to southeast. We can't see it from here. Barnes sends it across the way. Back to Barnes. Barnes had nobody on him. He almost drove it in. And Keaton Williams tried to foul underneath. Oh my gosh, that was so easy.
That was way too easy.
Williams scores to make it a 5-point game. 1:10 to go. Grizzlies need to score and score quickly. Hoover to Williams on the near side to Hutton. Hutton drives, falls down, loose ball.
Oh my.
And a timeout taken by Northwest. We'll just go ahead and keep it here.
Yep.
Unless it's a full.
30.
It's only a 30, so we'll just keep it here and remind you again, folks, that we're on the air Tuesday at 5:45 with our pregame interview with Marcus Myers before the girls' game, followed by the girls' game, and then the boys 20 minutes after that. 4 games left after tonight in regular season, and then it's playoff time. The girls are going to have a tough time of it. They're going to be a low seed, and will likely either go, at this point it looks like they're going to go to Hutch or to Dodge City. The boys hopefully will host 2 games. It would help if they would win this one.
Yeah, it would.
They got it. In order to host twice, they have to be the number 4 seed.
They have a minute.
And they are the number 4 seed barely right now. All right, back underway here. Jeremiah Moore for 3. Off the heel, no good. Kevin Brown gets the rebound. They don't have time to play with it much. Moore thought about it. Now he'll take it. Off the heel again, same spot. Kevin Brown on the rebound, and now we have a whistle. Foul called.
Kevin.
They called the foul on Kevin Brown. Well, there wasn't anybody around him when he got the rebound.
Wasn't. It's a 1-on-1.
I do not understand that call. 40 seconds to go in the game. It's already a 2-possession game. 2 free throws might put it out of reach.
And it will.
The first one is in. It's a 6-point game. This next free throw attempt is big. And it would be nice for the Grizzlies if he did not make it.
We're asking you not to make it.
Makes them both, and that just may do it. 7-point lead with less than 40 to go. Jeremiah Moore, Kevin Brown puts it up, off the rim, no good. Rebound, oh, nice play on the rebound. Hutton for 3, yes, off the glass and in. And a timeout taken by Northwest. Wow.
Oh my.
It's a full timeout. We're going to go ahead and take a full timeout with them. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Grizzlies Basketball on the Internet is brought to you in part by Andrew's Cleaning Service. Owned and operated by Andrew Dillon. They offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrew's Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrew's Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrew's Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly Basketball on the web.
25 seconds to go. Southeast has the ball. And a quick foul by Jeremiah Moore. No surprise there.
that's his first. Shooting 2.
Southeast is in the double bonus. Barnes will shoot 2. They're going to shoot 2 every foul now. That's what happens when you get in foul trouble early in the half.
Yep.
Barnes put first one is
it.
good.
Yep.
That makes it a 5-point game.
It's a good night.
Makes them both. 63-57, 23 seconds to go. Brown to Moore. Long 3, try, no good. Southeast gets it back, and that'll do it.
Yep.
Here's an exclamation point.
Oh! Oh!
And the clock sounds 65-59, the final. Wow.
Wow.
Tough break, tough night for Northwest as they come into Southeast and lose them both. We're going to take a commercial timeout. We'll be back with the totals and highlights after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Banter Automotive is now open at Central and Mays. Come by or shop online and browse our inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have them all. Banter Automotive Group, now open at our new location just east of Central and Mays.
Grizzly Basketball Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements just like this one. My wife is an alum of Northwest High, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. I've been on great radio stations like KZSN, KRBB, KEYN, and KWLS as a radio personality and making commercials. Now I'm doing full-time voice acting. Use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Andrews Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, including Derby, Hayesville, Mays, Goddard, and Valley Center. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. We thank Andrews Cleaning Service for their support of Grizzly Basketball on the web.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Hey man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man.
What's wrong with the
Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
With Sussana Ontiveros, Kevin Arkin back at Southeast High, where the Grizzlies fall tonight by a final score of 65 to 59. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. Should be.
Tough night for the Grizzlies. A game that really,
It really was.
if they had played better, they should have won this game. And nothing against Southeast. Southeast played very well, and Asa Barnes had a great game, amongst others. In fact, let's go through the scoring summary. You're not going to be able to read my writing.
Okay, you got it, Kevin.
Makai Broban had 3 points for Southeast. Asa Barnes led all scorers tonight with 16. He had a monster game. Duncan with 3. Anthony Verge with 8. Mason Lee with 5. See, this is, I'm going to say how bad this is. I can't read my own writing. Amarian Walker had, how many did he have? He had 8. Keaton Williams had 8. Walker had 5. And Deloche had 12 for Southeast in a pretty balanced night. Grizzlies also had a balanced night scoring, but they just didn't score enough. They had 4 players in double figures. DeMarcus Hoover had 7. Tayshawn Williams with 12. Jeremiah Moore with 12. Keon Hutton with 12. Javon Glover with 3. And Kevin Brown led the Grizzlies with 13. And that's the scoring summary. Pretty balanced. So a tough night for the Grizzlies. They have the weekend to recover and get ready for a tough East High squad that'll come to Northwest on Tuesday, and we will be there as well. We'll be on the air at 5:45 Tuesday afternoon with the Marcus Myers pregame show, and then we will have the girls' game followed by the boys' game. We'll have our fine production crew, including Jonathan Schieu there as well. So for Sussana, unless you have any last words.
No, I'm good.
You're good. All right, we're going to say goodnight. Thank you again for watching us on the Delayed Podcast. And as we mentioned, this was no surprise to me. I was fully prepared to have no internet here tonight. So glad you came on and watched it at your leisure, and hope you enjoyed the contest despite the scores. Until Tuesday, once again, Grizzlies fall 65-59. We'll wish all of you a pleasant weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Good night.